So today we've got a Demon Slayer video, and weird for us here not to be talking about Demon Slayer Season 2 or a movie, but instead we're talking about the video game. And of course we have talked about the video game multiple times previous on the channel, especially when it first had been announced. But yeah, I do have to admit the channel has been predominantly anime show focused rather than anime games focused, as it was back in the old days of the channel. But I like me some DLC, and I like to talk about DLC, and well, we know all the DLC for Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, and I want to provide my own thoughts on the matter, so that's what we're talking about today on the Kanjic channel.
Give me some sensu beans, yeah, I need to regenerate. I'm about to go off like I'm the Avatar state, and I can say,
you know what's a smart thing to do if you like Demon Slayer or anime content in general? Hit that like button on this video. It's not just to support the channel, but it gets the YouTube algorithm to actually show you more anime content from across YouTube. And of course, subscribing gets you all the videos for all the anime on this channel. So let's do that and get all that good stuff. The DLC for this game seems to be coming in pairs, similar to other anime games, although also like many anime games, this doesn't mean DLC will always come in pairs or for the same price. And of course, I'm referring to future DLC if they plan to create more, which they definitely probably will once the Demon Slayer anime progresses in Season 2. More on that later. But the first pair of DLC that was found within the game's files is Akaza and Rui. And that's the best DLC pack on this list. Akaza, of course, very popular from the Mugen Train movie and arc of the show, which they're currently putting out. This was very much expected DLC. Rui versus Tanjiro was literally the best and biggest fight of Demon Slayer Season 1. I remember everyone jumping onto the hype of the series directly after that fight. Rui is very underrated and actually one of my favorite characters. This all just makes perfect sense. Now, the next two are placed in the middle for a reason, and that's because they are the least exciting, and that is Yahaba and Susamaru. But again, this makes perfect sense anyway. They were a part of Season 1 of the anime, and I doubt the developers want to put out characters of further seasons prior to their big moments in those seasons or even appearances in those seasons. Now, the third DLC is Enmu, which again is an obvious choice for DLC due to the Mugen Train arc and movie, and although they did not put him together with Akaza, which is certainly a decision, but the only confusing DLC for me is Yushiro. I'm rather curious to know what they actually do with that character in this game, and I would say he is the least hype and least expected character for DLC. But the DLC is free. We do know one DLC character that will come later though, and that's Tengen Uzui, the main Hashira to focus on in the series after Rengoku, and it's going to be a while until we get him, so be patient, boys and girls. And it's most likely that he's not going to be free. I'm pretty sure all the free DLC will be these DLC that are right before Tengen. The next DLCs will be like paid DLC, which should be kind of obvious, and I hope nobody goes on giant rampages complaining about it, as people tend to do when video games give out free DLC first. The release dates for all of these characters are yet to be revealed, but we have to wait and see when that happens. If you want to hear about the Demon Slayer Season 2 English dub release date situation, make sure to watch the video on that right here on the channel. My name's Kanjic, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
and I can say that I'm great, yeah, I can say that I'm perfect. I ain't the one that was out here saving lives, I was purchased. Now we about to take you out if you try to act toxic. I'ma send you straight up to my main man, Kanjic.